This is a giant negotiation, basically. We all negotiate our comfort zones, our visions, our ideas.
A lot of what we developed at first was literally just through group therapy and talking about ourselves and how we were feeling in this moment to try and kind of create this time capsule.
I really just put it down to asking questions, continually asking questions and going deeper and deeper until you hit gold. And then bringing that gold forward and realizing, hey, maybe some of this is dust. Maybe some of it's real gold, but you find out what's gold and what's not through the meshing of a bunch of different brains, which is exactly what this was.
The biggest triumph for me throughout this process was when I figured out that the only rule was that there were no rules.
And then it just was a practice of yes and, like the improv practice of seeing what happens in the room, seeing what material comes up, and then reacting to that.
And just the really selfless collaboration that we were able to have in the space, where we brought whatever we had that day, whatever we've been working on, whatever we've been thinking about, and let that live in the space however it did at that specific time.
Nothing is in stone at the beginning. There's nothing to work from, and you just have to go with the flow through the entire process because it's going to keep developing.
And collaborate with others and see sort of their vision of your vision and see how their ideas and what they wanted to bring into the space fit in to the writings that we had all created.
It does make for a challenging experience and also an experience that I could grow a lot from because I learned to focus on the important things and focus on how everyone is feeling and doing in the process and not just achieving a written set of goals. It's about something a little bigger than that.
How has collaboration impacted your design process?
So collaboration was a huge part of this design process, not just with the other members of the design team, but also with the performers. So we collaborated on aspects of the set, from bringing in actors' personal items for the set dressing, or taking visual inspiration from collages we did in rehearsal for the walls of the show.
And what was really weird, again, from a design process is that it was interesting to see the actors respond to design as opposed to the design responding to the acting.
So many of the designers were in the rehearsal room every day. Our scenic designer, lighting designer, and myself as the costume designer did a lot of exercises with the actors. We had them make collages, do little lighting setups, do lots of writing prompts, and everything that came together really nicely to help create this vision that was really, really cohesive because we were all there all the time.
I guess it's kind of like that really sort of most basic ideal of making something out of nothing, just showing up to whatever space you're inhabiting with whoever it is you're inhabiting it with, and then starting to see what can become of it, I guess.
And we all just broke the rules, and it allowed for this beautiful sense of freedom and movement, and it was magical, truly magical.
I kind of hope it's something that everyone would bring with them as an experience, not only of the time during and after the pandemic, but also a way to think about theater, a way to think about making theater together. And I think that's beautiful.